Hello everyone, me Monton here with my live show at episode 59, right, the final episode of season 3. And I just had about 9.5 hour travel time in real life. Just got back home, that's why it's later today than it usually been. And also why I hope is I'm a little tired. But of course I wanna see this thing as soon as possible. It's the final episode, see what's happening. And my general theory, that's the last week, is that I think you're gonna probably show us a lot of the new characters, right? That's my general idea about the episode. I think they're gonna drop like the last 5 minutes or so are probably gonna show us like the next arc, right? Probably. I think so. Yeah, they're gonna build up, hype up the next arc, right? So I really wanna see those things being animated. Like I really love what I did last, the ending of the second core thing, or first core thing. We had that, you know, special ending thing. We saw the Mikasa and Levi fight and so on. I hope to God do something like that again. That was really hype last season. Hope for that again. Anyway, now as I'm watching it, it's really late here now. It's past midnight. Whatever. Let's go. So 3, 2, 1, and but yeah, standing at the wall. Yeah, the names, of course, we saw the name last season. Yeah, finally it's like, Attack on Titan. The name never made any sense. Oh, it's Attack on Titan, yeah. Yeah, it's like, the name finally makes sense. The Attacking Titan, yeah. God, aren't the Titans attacking them, right? Its name is the Attack Titan. He said the name! Oh. Yeah, but that's actually about that's the founder power then, yeah. When touching royal blood. Yeah. He's like, I probably shouldn't mention this to the other crazy people, yeah. Oh no, yeah, keep it to myself. Like he was like, Erwin only exists because because he was like, you better get some kids, man. And again, the whole time path thing there, otherwise history repeats itself. Yeah, Mikasa and Armin and say everyone, you must complete your mission. Yeah, so this is the whole time thing, right? Mikasa and Armin, how do you know about that? Son, no! Yeah, it's like, so I mean, I kinda like their memory. He could remember what he said, right? So he could probably see some kind of memory both back and forth, right? That's what I think it is, yeah. Something like that. There we go, an opening. I think this like, yeah, talk about it last week, but so obviously Aaron remembers the past of both his father now, right? And Owl, right? Because they have the same power. And now here Owl is like, I seem to have the memory of Mikasa and Armin. So he probably has the memory from the future, right? Unless the kind of time loop thing. So the first Titan also is Eren and so on. But I think generally it might just be that they have some kind of memory, like time. Their powers transcends time, and they did more like a consistent time thing, both back and forth. Yeah, potentially. No. But we interesting episode. I mean, the Reddick had. I think I was I'm a little tired, even though I slept half the travel probably. But like a 9.5 hour travel, roughly. Yeah, takes a little toll in your body. Yeah, sitting still for like 9 hours, or like 7 hours, and then walking for 10 minutes, then another, another 2.5 hours. Yeah, not the best thing. It takes a little. And as soon as I got home too, the here just before I get to where I live, the cops has like some kind of like there's been some kind of horrible stuff happening. It's next to the door. I was like, oh yeah, that's like great. Yeah, crime thing there. It's next to my where I live. Yeah, I was like, oh, nice. Anyway, here we go. Yeah, so notice like maybe we shouldn't tell them that we're all on Titans. Yeah, here we go. It's like, should we tell everyone that we're Titans? Maybe not. Good point. That's what he did. Yeah, but it's also like the new. Well, I guess he always knew though. The king always knew, like, we are all monsters. He always knew that, right? Maybe, yeah. His story is like, can't become my father, he's a douchebag, yeah. I'm waiting one day for them to use this as a weapon. That they all know that they are LDS, so they can be like, yeah, let's fight and just transform. And be like, yeah, let's go to the front line and fight them. Yeah, it's like. But now it's like, what propaganda do they tell them? Do they give them the Marley view, where we were evil aliens, or is it the Grisha view, where we were like saviors of mankind and we built everything? Yeah. What view do they give them? Yeah. What perspective? You could always wonder that. Yeah, what perspective you know? See people reacting now, yeah. It's like, yeah, whatever, yeah. Yeah, sure. Into the newspaper guys, if you're, yeah, kind of like the media, I guess. Yeah, I mean, these two are kind of the ones that helped even expose the king and so on, yeah. Or not, I mean, they didn't do it really, but they helped spread the news right about kings. I would say, yeah. She can't handle compliments, yeah. Oh, okay, thanks. Good question. They have to go to outside. They have to go to the ocean, right? That we saw with the Wally Greashes, yeah. It was, I mean, in the past. I mean, it's time to go out there, right? I think they're gonna go to the ocean. And after they see the ocean, I think they're gonna start like showing next season, probably. Yeah, that's my guess. Hmm. Yeah. Oh yeah, and of course, yeah, you know that her. Yeah, and of course she's pissed that they let him die, right? Yeah, so it's gonna be awkward here because he died. He really was though. He took that suicide. He went in with that head in. Yeah. Oh yeah, he's the only guy that survived. Of course, as we know, he's the only guy that survived the whole mission. Yeah. The whole the ass, Susumasin. That's why I loved him. Yeah, clearly. Good goosebump scene. Yeah. That was a good scene. You have to remember that he joined on because he met Yin and someone right during the whole like they were safe. They were living that safe life, right? They were living that inner wall safe life before he was inspired by the Nordic guys to like become heroes. Oh yeah, and of course it's like, yeah, you almost killed me there. Yeah. Yeah, it's like, why did we save this damn kid? Because he's a smartass? It's a little bit like, yeah, that Armin better be smart. Yeah, he better be intelligent. And of course, Aaron is zero, rational. He's somewhat right. Maybe. I mean, the whole idea is that Armin is the greatest brains to have, right? So, the creativity. But he's right also, though, that like, maybe they got emotional, right? And yeah. This is one of the parts I really like Attack on Titan here, because, like, it has that, into turmoil, not just being about fight time, but also like, well, maybe this life is not as worth it, so yeah. Really? Because of fractions? She tried to, I guess, but she tried to like kill Levi, so she was like murder everyone. I don't know if her reaction really was very mature, but I guess they both were quite not mature. Honestly, I didn't see Sasha first. I didn't see Colin and Sasha. No, I see them, yeah. I was like, oh, there's Sasha Colin. Yeah, I didn't see them first. Oh, yeah, they were in the background here. Yeah. But it's good. He's like incorporating the whole like everyone died for like one guy to survive. Right? He's really like this is because all the old people don't wanna they don't wanna they're dishonorably. So he doesn't care, right? So I love it. Yeah, I love that. It's a good scene, yeah. But I mean the other ones. It's Armin gonna be like, I shouldn't be alive. From a military standpoint, they should have saved Erwin. But from a narrational standpoint, as I talked about in my review about the episode, I think Armin is the better pick in the sense that he is clearly more. Like, Erwin's goal was like get to the basement. That was his whole dream, right? That he's like he had no other idea how to handle this, the Marley outside world, right? Armin is going to be much more effective to actually adapt into what actually is happening. So I think as a narration standpoint, knowing kind of like, oh, that's the Marley thing, like knowing what actually is in the basement, Armin is a better pick. But before they knew that, Erwin was a better pick. So it's a little bit, yeah. So I would say Erwin was better until they actually knew the truth, arguably. Because now, Armin here, exactly the freedom and so on. Oh, now he remembers about his aunt there. His father's memories, of course. They censored that scene. No, there's a little more there. Yeah. There's a lot of noise. Like the microphone might pick that up, but it's like helicopter. It's outside the window. So I'm sorry. That's probably. If it's background noise, it's yeah. It's not gonna get the ceremony and so on. They probably will go. I mean, I think they will go to the ocean where we saw Grisha and Owl and so on after this, and that's gonna be kind of the end of this arc, right? Probably in a few minutes now, and then we get new characters. Probably, that's my guess. See them right? Yeah. So nice. Wait, oh no, it touches her. Yeah, yeah, and that activates her memory or his memory. Oh yes, he gets more spot memories. This is of course when he eats Frida here. Yeah. Which he didn't do. Yeah, there's a founder eyes there. And Grisa's pissed off there. That never really makes much sense. Like, why didn't Frida like, okay, I'm gonna like, you know, turn off the titans that are inside, as he saw it probably too, right? But yeah. Oh, he feels his emotions too, right? There's also been an interesting storyline. Like, does Erwin actually have his own emotions, or is he use his father's emotions in his? Like, has he used inherently? Does he feel the same way his father feels, right? Like by being the same powers. Like all the founder in the bloodline, they have the same pacifistic route, right? So does he have the advancing freedom route of Kruger, Owl, and you know, and his father's one? But yeah, there's always been one. I was wondering about that. Why he didn't use Frida to control Titans? Why didn't you stop all the Titans that entered the wall one? She could be like dunk and then rework memory and close the wall again. Yeah, why didn't she do that? Maybe, but something like why didn't she use the powers? Yeah, it is weird. She just let everyone pretty much die in the first wall. Not everyone, but like at least to a large degree. And also they lost so much farmland and so on, so people died from famine and so on. Yeah, so now they have retaken the first wall and they're gonna go outside and here we go, yeah. The ocean! Has to be the ocean! We finally get to the ocean! Come on! I don't know how long it is, but I think you can probably get there in a few hours or at least. Like, far away from the wall to the ocean. I don't think there's much more land to actually. It's the desert we saw with the Titans all being dropped off, and then it's the ocean, I think. Yes, no, some kind of like seabirds. I don't know, but I guess birds at least in the ocean. They're like, what's are those birds? Yeah, I've never seen this before. I guess it's pointed to be like, these birds up here, they are some wing or something. Yeah, they live at the ocean. I guess that's the point. Yeah. There's a lot of noise outside. Not a weird titan. Like, what's he doing? Eating ground? It looks sad. Yeah. It's been probably doing that for like 60 years. It's like been traveling, yeah. You can see it's growing behind it. It's been like, there's a sad titan there. He's been doing that thing for at least since Risha's time, yeah. 20. Yeah. And now it's been like slowly moving forward. Yeah. So we shouldn't like, I don't know, merge to kill him? That's what I feel. I don't know, but that was sad. That was a sad titan. But I love the detail. There was plants behind him. Yeah, like it's been plants. Like yeah, like it's growing. It's been moving so slowly that it grows behind us again. Right. That was a great detail. Yeah, extremely slowly moving forward. Here we go. Desert. Here we go. Finally the ocean. Finally the ocean. Here we go. Water. Oh, that's the wall. Yeah, the Marley wall. Yes, the ocean. The ocean. I get some goosebumps. I'm getting some goosebumps now. They finally get to the ocean. 59 episodes. They finally get freedom, kind of freedom. Yeah. And it's very different. Yeah, the ocean. Water that you can't drink because it's salt water. But still water. It's not fresh water, but it's water. Yeah, you can swim to the Marley land. Which is probably like Madagascar or something. Oh man, this is gonna be... Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we get the sunlight and we get like the whole... Here we go. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh yeah, the stand on the cliffs there. Oh, there we go, there we go. The beautiful ocean is. Oh yeah, that's obviously the thumbnail. It's obviously gonna be the thumbnail. They finally get there. The ocean, the final episode. No need for season 4. This is the end of the anime. We don't need anything more now. We got to where we got here. Yeah, this is the end of the whole storyline, like the end. We don't need anything else. Oh, it's nice seeing everyone's shocked faces and so on. Yeah, because we were always about, you know, there is some water outside, right? All was always like, I believe in this ocean that is somewhere outside in the other world, right? Somewhere over the rainbow is the ocean, right? Yeah. And they finally get to... yeah, and she shall. We can have your ocean with you. You can listen to it. Finally get to the ocean. So salty! Yeah, it's salt water! What is this? Exactly. They never had salt water, of course. It's all fresh water on the island, right? Yeah, salt water, magical. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. This is the end of the anime. We don't need more episodes now. We don't really care about the marleys and Eldians and the war and World War 3, whatever. Yeah, we don't need that. This is the end of the this is the end of the storyline. They finally reached what was the they finally reached the actual goal of the story. Yeah, it's like it goes on forever. We can't even see it on the land. Yeah, and he's like, yeah, it's a lot of land to conquer on the other side, eh? It's something Aaron is like, well, you know, yeah, there's a country on the side that wanna fight us. It's more war, yeah, more enemies. Exactly, enemies. He's quite bitter here. He's like, a lot of enemies. I remember everything they did to my dad on the other side, yeah. Yeah. Has to ruin it for him though. I mean, he actually saw the ocean through memory, so he did actually see the ocean, you know, like through finding it. It's like over there is the enemy. Yeah, have to kill every enemy out there now. There's a lot more enemies on the other side of the ocean. Bittersweet ending. But I like that whole thing about it. He didn't actually like find the ocean. He memorized the ocean. It's like, oh, that's the ocean, and then I guess it's like exactly like my father remembered. Yeah. Here comes the a special ending. Special ending. So they might show stuff like they did last season. We'll see. They're doing some extra ending here. Took them a while to get here. I mean, I was wrong, but I don't know. It might be some extra stuff here. I was a little slow to get to the ocean. I believe they were gonna be at the ocean a little earlier, like at 5 minutes earlier, so we had a little more time for this kind of like epilogue of the world, right? Because here we definitely see some kind of guns. Okay, that's like okay, this is one. So I'm hoping that this special ending here is gonna give us some hints, right? Okay, here we go though. Here we go. Airplanes. Here we go. Here we have airplanes. We have like the World War I, artillery. Okay, so we are getting some, yeah, this is getting some Marley wartime here, yeah. We're getting this, like, war. We are getting that Marley. Oh, there she is, Yeah, that's definitely her. That looks like, a Pacific World War II person, yeah. Oh, we did get the main character here, yeah. Talk about it more in the review, but yeah, we did. That was a thinking though. Of course, they're gonna do some revealing ending. They always do. They give me some goosebumps. They always do some revealing ending. So I was like, that's that character. It's like, oh yeah. They always do that. Definitely. It was very short. I hope this will be longer, but of course they're gonna do like a few screens there of common characters. Right? We're gonna go back and watch it again because they clearly had a very important character there. So yeah, let's go back and watch that. But it's obviously gonna be spoilers. So there's obviously spoilers now then. We're gonna go back. We're gonna look at that scene. That I have to say, I love this like foreshadowing endings. I was like, oh look at that character, look at who is this character? Yeah. So they have like a war. It has to be the war that they fight, that they win. Yeah, that is clearly that they conquer. But like, why can't I pause? My mouse is not working for some reason. I wanna pause. There we go. So this is interesting here, I think, first of all, because here we clearly it's spoilers now, but I mean this is not a big spoiler, but okay. One of the destroyer, by the way, the destroyer from American Civil War, but the other ones are obviously an ironclad ship. But otherwise, here we go. Yeah, so we have like the airplanes, right? It's like World War One airplane, or there's an ironclad destroyer, I would say. So that's like American Civil War, but yeah, at the first really. I mean, history lesson, but like ironclads, like a destroyer types. Tom Erickson, it's kind of like the Virginia ship, I guess, from the south was first. But so first you had the first plated ship, right, from that the south had, yeah, which is like SS Virginia, I think it's called, right. And then, but then now the north had the other one, the Union had the other one, right, which is the destroyer. Then ironclad, the first kind of ironclad version was like a half submarine ship, right, this kind of thing. That's kind of what we see here, like a better version of that, which is probably invented around in our on Earth around 1880s or so, 20 years after American Civil War. They kind of had those ironclad ships, yeah, 1880s, something like that, I think. But anyway, yeah, so they have that technology. The ships are like at least ironclad version, and they have the airplanes from World War One. So they're about like World War One technology, yeah, like early 19th century, 20th century, or a little later there. Anyway, so we see that somewhat important, I would say, looking from like a military standpoint, but yeah. And then we of course have this thing. So there's a lot of World War One reference, right? Because we have this is clearly like the trenches of World War One. Clearly it means that, but also I know what this is, like Falco and Gabby. So yeah, so the spoiler, but yeah, that's clearly what this means. And then they win that fight. That's a fight with like Yaw Titan and Gabby and so on. That's clearly what they are referring to. Season 4. And that's yeah, this is after day 1. Yeah, so obviously spoilers now. So spoiler warning. This is, I would guess, this is after day 1, the fight where they let a few people survive. So talking about Titans, that's probably in the end of that war against the Eastern Empire in the Marley storylines. Very likely, and that is people happening that war is over. And there we go. There we go, as the main character. Yeah. So here's the actual main character. Here's the actual main character of Attack on Titan. The true main character. So obvious spoilers, obviously that's Gabby, yeah. So like here's the true main character, finally revealed. That's gonna be next season. Yeah. When she takes over as the new main character. And then that's a character that's a character that to me really looks like the leader of, Germany in World War II. It really does. Am I the only guy? Like that looks it's like a tiny version of, yeah, that's an interesting scene there. And then there's a lot of dead people. Yeah, and then Eren is crying. We don't see, we don't see older Eren, but we don't see the true plan. Next season probably won't cover the true plan anyway though. It's too many episodes for that. But yeah, interesting episode. I like that. I was hoping to be more of that. I was hoping it's gonna be one thing I do miss here, but it might not even. Like season 4 probably won't even cover that, so I understand why it's not here in that sense. But one thing I would love to see is some kind of hint of Zeke's grand plan. That would have been really cool, like Yelena, Zeke, and so on. If they showed something of like that, something's gonna be very not spoilery, but yeah, of course Zeke has his like super plan, right? And so I would love if that plan was more shown here. It wasn't really. I guess that rain scene, the red scene, could have been a hint to that. If you really want to push it, you could say that scene is hinting to Zeke's grand idea of the whole storyline. That's very important for the actual storyline of the storyline. So to speak, storyline of the storyline, but you know what I mean, yeah. So that could have been interesting. It wasn't really there, but I do understand that, because if season 4 only is 12 episodes, depending on how long season 4 is gonna be, it probably won't be to season 5, right? Until we actually learn the true story or plan. Because it's like, season 4 is gonna be so very mind-blowing about Gabby, right? Mainly, probably. With the whole Marley Gabby thing. So it's season 4, right? Probably. If it's a 12 episodes. So the Zeke thing won't be, yeah, I'm thinking like, say episode like, 6 to 70, that's gonna be like the Marley thing, right? And then Seek thing is gonna be like, I don't know, episode 75 maybe? Yeah, so that's like, you know, at least 12 plus episodes ahead, right? So I get why they didn't do that. But a little bit, maybe. Depends how fast they go, yeah. But I'm happy to see that. I'm happy to see Falco and Gavin. So of course, but I knew that. I was like, they have to show those characters. They have to show like Falco and Gavin. So they have to go in right and show the new characters. Yeah, there has to be that. I am a little surprised that they pushed the Ocean so late. They pushed ahead like at minute like 20. It was only had minute 15 or so. So you can talk about the pacing. Do more review. It's a good episode, but I will say that I mean it's a good episode, but the pacing obviously I feel they kind of dragged out the whole talk about. But also I did like the whole flosh scene where he's like, Armin, you should have died. So on. That was a good scene though. So it has like it's you know, then yeah,